I just talked for almost 6 minutes and then realized I never hit the record button. But anyways, we are gonna get 17 medium to large Mbunas today. I also got on here to vent about Crested Gecko Care because I just watched a video that is 3 weeks old from Carebugs talking about how they believe that your Crested Gecko is worthless when you don't have the tail. That is only for breeders. If you are a pet owner, your Crested Gecko dropping his tail is not the end of the world. That Crested Gecko will live just fine without the tail. I got 3 with tails. I got 2 without. They came like that. Well, actually, that's a lie. Stitch dropped his tail on me because when I brought him home, this is showing my noviceness, I held him. I ain't gonna lie. That's because I held him in the store to put him in the box because the lady who was working there was a little bit scared because he was jumping. So I put him in the box. Got him home, went to put him in the cage, picked him up out the box, boom, dropped the tail. I was heartbroken, cried, you know what I'm saying? No, I ain't cried, but I was sad for him, you know what I'm saying? And so that was the first time I ever dealt with it. The other one I got already had lost the tail when I got her, you know what I'm saying? So there was nothing I could do about it. But her sister, I actually saved her tail because you could tell when they were in the smaller enclosure that she was biting the sister's tail. So I treated it with triple antibiotic and peroxide daily just to make sure that it was healing up properly so that she didn't lose the tail, and she actually kept the tail. And that says a lot because, you know, when you spray peroxide or alcohol on a little kid, that shit stings so bad that they be ready to run off. So the fact that my gecko didn't just drop the tail, it kind of showed me that she trusted me to treat her, because now she'll literally come up to the glass and like expect me to take her out and treat her tail. And so I'm like, there's nothing wrong with you, but I'll take you out, you know what I'm saying, and I'll hold her and spend some time with her. So I definitely recommend trying to establish a bond with your animal, even if you're not, you know, I'm not saying handle your gecko every day like I do, because a lot of mine were already socialized. I got them from pet stores where they definitely weren't supposed to be getting held as much as they were being held. But I just wanted you guys to know that each Crested Gecko's temperament is completely different, and they can live a perfectly fine life without their tail. Momo, the first gecko I got, actually has metabolic bone disease, I believe it's called, and I bought him like that. I didn't know what it was at the time, but I ended up having to do some research because there was a couple kinks in his tail, and I thought something, you know, was on my end I had fucked up, but he was actually born like that. It was like that when I got him, and he's doing great. I've been checking on him, you know, keeping up on him and all that good jazz. He also had a prolapse, I should tell you that. And how I treated it was, you can either, one, I recommend you get a spray bottle and spray the prolapse because it could be lack of moisture and lubrication that's causing it to stick out. Or you can use wet paper towels and let them manually do it over time, but you can also go get a vet's opinion. I didn't need to do all that because you know, got that. I was doing that research, you know what I'm saying? I had to jump off the deep end. I got 5 of these mugs now. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? There's some things that I done did. I love these geckos. These like my kids, my babies. I gotta make sure they straight, you know what I'm saying? Good morning though. I'll upload some videos later of the Mbunas and OBs that we're getting later on that rehome and trade. We're gonna trade 2 of the 4 axolotls for some fish and some geodes. So I'll upload some videos of the rocks and the fish later on. Might throw them in a couple enclosures. Stay tuned to find out.